Hey, welcome to I Got My Miracle. I am here. We got it!
We got it.
Woohoo! Okay, that's it. We're good. Good job.
Transformation.
Obviously, we're having a good time. I'm here with Anne-Marie and Brian, and we had such a great week together.
Yes.
So good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so each week at Rythmia, we select someone or a couple for the week that really represents like the transformation for the whole group, because we had so much transformation this week.
There was a lot.
And so I was super excited to invite Anne-Marie and Brian, and so I want to share them with you. I can share them with you. Welcome. So hey guys.
Hey.
Hi. So as I talked to you earlier, I was like, I really like to get to the kind of excitement, right, of what happened. Like, what brought you guys here? You know, what was your intention? How was it at the beginning of the week? And what's the difference between the day you checked in and tomorrow when you check out?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, everything changed. Yeah, everything changed. And yeah, the reason we came here, it's kind of a funny story. It was Joe Rogan. I listened to him probably too much, and he had Ron White on, the comedian, and I just listened to that story, and I was like, wow, that's pretty powerful. And as I used to drink, and I quit drinking May of 2022, and I kind of just resonated with his story, and so I shared that with her. We're podcast junkies, my wife and I, and we work out together and do pretty much everything together. And I had mentioned it to her, and I think it just planted the seed, and then it kind of grew from there. And we've been struggling with a lot of things in our marriage. Our life is beautiful. I mean, from an outside perspective, it is spectacular, and we really are spectacular together. But we were dealing with some things that we just couldn't figure out, like what's going on. We follow our faith, and something was missing, something was off. And she told me, I guess it was about a month ago, 2 months ago. What was it, a month ago? I can't remember when you said. It was right around December.
One of my friends had gone.
Yeah, and you're like, I think we need to go. And I'm like, we can't go. I mean, I got all these jobs going at home, and she's not started her new business. She just moved into the new office, and I'm thinking, we can't go. And then I'm like, no, F that, we're going.
Yeah.
And so she booked it. Like, she's like, we're going. And I'm like, let's
Don't
go.
tempt me with a good time.
Yeah.
Vacation in Costa Rica. It's going to be great.
So, yeah. So that's how we're here. Thank you, Joe Rogan and Ron White.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
that's how we started getting here.
And I had no idea what to expect. It's been a year of really working on myself, a lot of changes. I stopped drinking at the end of 2024. But I was like, okay, it seems like, God is leading us here. Let's go ahead and go. And when we arrived, I mean, I still felt really completely unsure, terrified, and we felt really disconnected. I mean, I felt like what we were portraying on the outside, I had just complete inner turmoil. The inside did not match the outside at all.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, I mean, I feel like things could not be more different than when we arrived. Like it's very
So
strange.
what shifted? Because over the week, as we worked together, you guys were great in classes.
Yeah.
It was clear that there was individual work going on, but also couple work going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So, would you like to share a little bit about what shifted as a couple, and then we can kind of talk about individually what shifted?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think for me, I had a really traumatic marriage a long time ago, and so walls were built up during that time, and they just stayed up, even though I knew that Brian's an amazing person, and I know that I'm safe with him. I just did not know how to break those walls down, and I'm stubborn. In the past, I have been stubborn. I've been type A, and I'm like, man, it's probably going to have to just be something major that shifts me out of this old pattern that is like a rut. I just can't get out. And so somewhere in between ceremony, I think for me the big shift was ladies' night, the third ceremony.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't want to be this way anymore. I want to feel, feminine and connected to my husband, and, just be able to lean into him. And so that night after the ceremony, I was still kind of just coming down off of everything. And I was feeling just kind of scared and unsure. And I just asked him, I was like, can you just hold me? which is, I don't do that. I
And-
roll over on my
and
side
my
of the bed.
reaction was, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this for 8 years.
Wow.
And it was spectacular. I mean, I was like, wow. Like I had my wife in my arms.
Mm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which seems like, of course, that would be the way, and that wasn't the way with us.
Yeah.
It was me, like, kind of living in my own personal hell and just like, how do I break this down? I don't know how. And somehow it just, well, I danced. I feel
Yes.
self-conscious about dancing, but that night at ceremony, I'm just dancing, having a great time. And he saw me and he's like, at first I thought, man, what is going on? She's out there dancing. And then he's like, I just looked at you and he's like, you looked so beautiful and you were just like free and
Yeah.
just having
It was
a great,
amazing.
yeah, I don't know.
So as a couple, this sort of, it really depended on the individual healing, right? You were saying I was keeping
100%.
these walls up.
Yeah.
And I know Brian had his own walls, your own
I
sort
did,
of,
yeah.
of walls. So let's maybe talk a little bit about your individual journey and how that impacted the unit.
Yeah.
I said unit. I mean,
Well.
the marriage.
It's all been good. Everything's
It's
looking
good.
up in the world. Hey, you asked.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Please don't worry about what was the hat that you had?
Oh, the hat.
Don't
says,
mind my husband?
Sorry about my
Oh,
husband.
sorry about my
Sorry
husband.
about my husband. I should have worn it. It would have been perfect. Yeah, I mean, I think for me there was a lot in my past, that marriage that I mentioned. It always goes back to childhood too. So there was just a lot, and when we came here, one of the things they said was basically, let me go back to who I used to be, because I told him, I said I wasn't always like this, and I don't recognize myself anymore, but I also don't know how to get out of it. And through, I mean, every single, we said we wanted to commit to going to every single class, whether it was yoga or whether it was one of your sessions or breath work, and of course the ceremonies, but it was like we gleaned just amazing gems out of everything.
Every
Right.
one of them.
Every single
Yeah.
thing.
Every
we were
single one
so
of
glad,
them.
and it just came together with the healing. And for me, a lot of it happened the last night too, because it was like these tendencies of needing to be in control and, you know, trying to self-soothe through unhealthy ways like social media or numbing out. And it was like all of that came down to literally all I had in that ceremony and in that moment was just like your breath work. All you can do is just breathe and get through this time, and that's all you need. And really, like we always say about our relationship with God, like a lot of times people complicate it. It is so simple.
It's so
And that answer was so simple, but I was looking for it in every other way.
Right.
And that wasn't the answer.
And the answer, like for you, was
It was self. Like you're back to you. The answer is you. Like your classes.
The answer
You're
is
like,
you.
that's right.
That's true. Yeah.
Reverend Michael. I hope you're listening.
Shameless plug. I don't know if you want to share about like your.
My experience, yeah, I won't share it all because
Yeah.
it's so individual.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I know it is, but you know, when I first got here, I came in with a really open mind, and of course, you know, you have that apprehension because you don't know what's going to happen. And as a controlling type of person, you know, with my own life, I'm like, all right, I just got to let go, right? And so the first night was it absolutely transformed me overnight. I was, you know, I had an experience with God and my God, and it was just beautiful. And then, but he was preparing me for what I had to walk through, and I walked through it, and holy crap! I won't go into any details other than the fact that he humbled me and showed me that you know, that we are so special in this world, and we are divine in our own right. And he gives us such a gift, and we squander it away by surrounding ourselves with all this bullshit. I'm just going to say it. And I just see life. I see life in a different light, and it poured over me. It took me a minute to let go and accept that and find love for myself.
what was that? you know, you the other day in class,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when we worked together.
Yeah.
Right. And it was really about the sort of hell that you'd been keeping yourself in.
Yeah,
Right.
big time.
That the way you'd been thinking about yourself,
Yeah.
things you've been saying to yourself about yourself. Can you share a little bit about that? Or do you feel comfortable sharing?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, I'm an empathetic person, so I have, for whatever reason, I feel people's emotions around me, and I always have since I was a little kid. And I figured out after one of the classes, I think it was Jeff, he talked about
The
that,
empath.
the empath, and I realized like, man, I was taking on everybody else's problems, and because of that, I turned into this person. You know, who have I become? Was this cynical kind of, um, I don't know, self-protecting person, and instead of seeing the beauty in what we have, I just couldn't see through that, and that put me in that personal hell of like I'm not worthy. You know, even though from the outside world it looks our life looks badass.
What I loved about, and what I think is really applicable to so many people is, when we were working together, you said, I didn't have a bad childhood.
No, I didn't.
Right? My dad was great. My mom was great. I had all this stuff, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing that a childhood that was picture perfect or one that was awful doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the memories that came up that we worked with, were simple ones, and it was just one about your dad telling you to toughen up.
Yeah, on the boat.
On the boat, right? Yeah. And it wasn't that your dad was bad and your dad working hard, so not being able to be home as much. And the things that we tell ourselves that I'm not worthy or there must be something wrong with me.
Right.
Right. And in those early times, they get sort of seared in, and then they outpicture as in adulthood, control or pushing people away or some of the things that I'm trying to remember now. Some of the things specifically that we talked about.
Driven, but
oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mean we're both very much driven people,
which isn't bad, right? None of those things are bad.
Out of hard things come greatness sometimes, but some of the off effects of that definitely, I mean, scarred us, and then now we figured out that you don't have to keep that shit.
Yeah.
No, like this. No, I don't have to keep it, man. You don't have to hold it. It's so beautiful to let it go, and it took me till this morning. Last night I was laying in bed and I was pretty beat down after these sessions, and I woke up this morning and just laying there, and I was laying next to Anne Marie, and we were kind of chatting, and it sounds funny, but an emotional waterfall fell out of the sky for me and just washed me. And you can call it whatever it is, but it's almost like it's almost like being baptized in your religion and your faith with your God, and He gave me that back. And man, that was beautiful. It was spectacular. And I'm high.
Right.
I'm high on life. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I feel like that moment this morning was finally the nervous system was able to feel safe enough to release.
Yeah.
Does that resonate with you?
Yes.
Like I'm finally like,
Well, I've had stomach problems I've been trying to get a surgery for 8 years and been through all these tests and scopes and everything. And I'm sitting here and I just ate a huge meal. Normally I wouldn't even be able to talk. I'd be hiccuping so bad and chilling.
So much of this physical stuff has an emotion. We know the psychosomatic connection, right?
Yeah. It's unreal.
Right.
It's unreal. Like I have a calm right now that I haven't experienced in I don't know how long.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the cool thing, and we share this statistic with everybody that comes here, but is that this is a great moment, right? After a week,
Yeah.
right? But 6 months later, 92% of people that come here are still feeling this way.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's not a like, okay, 3 days from now, you're like, what the,
Yeah.
did that even happen?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm back to my old self.
Yeah.
Right? It's something that sticks.
It sticks because not only do you have that transformation emotionally, you guys give us so many tools to work with.
Yeah, that's huge.
And that's amazing. I mean, to have that mean, just jotting down a few things and being able to reference and go back to that and just really be in touch with yourself, man. It's powerful. And I can see why you guys, I'm surprised it's not 100%. I'm serious.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Well, and some of it, I think when we go home, like we were talking after the last session with Melissa, the closing group session, but just how it's going to be up to us to protect that.
Yeah.
And I think it can be cool because we can still, some of the practices she mentioned, we can make that part of our relationship too, to continue to grow closer together, but to also keep everything so great that we learned here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and we have you have an integration program.
Yeah.
That's going to be helpful for you as well. So
Yeah.
I'm so grateful. Thank you for taking the time today.
Thanks for having us,
Yeah.
man.
It's super cool. I so enjoyed having you guys in classes and
Well, if
talking
you
to
guys get the chance, I mean, we were called by our God. Jesus brought me here, and what a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm not pitching rythmia. Maybe it's not for everybody, but I would say it is for everybody. And I think that this has been such a healing for us and a blessing, and to meet these wonderful people. Everybody here,
Everyone is
all the
so
people,
caring.
all
Like
the
you can
people
just
here.
see their hearts. Everyone has this glow. Like everyone's so beautiful
Yeah.
inside and out. We noticed that the first day we're like, well, there's the yoga instructor and she's gorgeous, and then there's Melissa, and there's everyone's just. It's just the rythmia glow.
It is.
You guys should. It's
You
like
guys got it. You
skincare.
guys got
You
it.
guys need to get the shirts made. Yeah, the
Yeah.
rhythmic.
Yeah. Who wants the rythmia glow?
Thank you guys.
Thank
Of
you very
course.
much.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank
Ciao.
you guys.